Hey, hello, my name's JulieJo. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. Subscribe, like, comment. I love the interaction. Hit the alert button, the little bell, and you'll get my video notifications. If you're not new here, welcome back. I have some updates on the Youngliving versus Modere catastrophe that has been going on. I think it's been quite a mess, and I don't think it's going to get much better. I do think we're going to see Youngliving move forward with something under their belt. I'm not sure what it is yet. At this point, we do know there's a third person who has left. It is a Crown Diamond. Her name is Chelsea Humphreys. She has left Youngliving for Modere as well. I do have the video and was sent it by multiple people. Thank you all that sent it to me. The video of Monique, Madison, Justin Prince, and a few other people chatting about Modere and the business opportunity. This is strictly focused on the business opportunity. Before we start this video, thank you all for 80,000 followers on TikTok. That is super exciting. I really appreciate it. If you don't follow me on TikTok, here is my TikTok and my Instagram. Username, Walking on Lexapro. Just go follow me, and I do more everyday content on there, definitely more than I do on YouTube. Before we get started though, I really want to bring up something that I think is really important. I want to talk about someone named Always Marco. You might know Always Marco from Instagram or YouTube. I think he has a TikTok, but he has been quiet for a little bit, and it's because he is in some kind of trouble. People in multi-level marketing companies are coming after him because of the truth that he has said, and he has released a video about what's been going on. He cannot say anything really, but this video does give us a good idea of what's going on. I think it's important that we all support him in the best way that we can, whether it is monetary. He does have a GoFundMe, and that's going to really help him pay some of the legal fees, is my guess. I do know that he's already paid $10,000, and if you can't do that, then the next best thing for any creator is showing support, whether that's just sharing what's going on, sharing their video that he created a video, and I think it's a great video to go watch. This is his YouTube, his Instagram, and then the exact video, super easy to see on his YouTube, but on his Instagram it is called I'm in Trouble and I Can't Talk About It. He's being essentially attacked by multi-level marketing companies. I want to support our friend Marco, who has worked so hard in the anti-MLM movement. He makes some incredible points in this video as well. Please go watch it and support him in whatever way that you can. I appreciate that so much. If it happened to me, I would hope for the same thing. Doggos. There's a doggos. There's a doggos. If you were on my YouTube live the other day, I brought my dogs on the YouTube live. It was so fun. That was a random YouTube live, and it was for fun. It's because Jessie blocked me. If you don't know who I'm talking about when I say Jessie, she also likes to call herself hashtag. She blocked me on Instagram, and I only found out while I was in her live training. Yes, I got in her training, but whatever. Let's keep going. That's beside the point. Let's get started with this video. I do want to say I haven't really watched it through. I just put it on my phone and screen recorded it, so I'm kind of being exposed to this for the first time as well. Don't forget, leave your commentary below as you go through it. I think that is the best thing that you can do. Kind of like what I do or what anyone does on commentary. Pause, go leave your comment, come back to it. I'm really not sure what we're about to see. I can kind of guess. But let's just jump in. Let's do it.
You are here tonight. You better buckle up because you are about to go on like the most amazing ride when you hear all of the stuff that is seriously going to blow your mind about the business. I don't know if you're like me, but I think like business is my love language. Again, tonight is going to be all about business. I want to make that crystal clear. We have got plenty of other times that we're going to talk about products, but we are going to get down to the nitty gritty of business. And so we often joke that, have you ever heard of the love languages? Like, quality time, words of affirmation. Jeremiah always says like my love language is business, and it's like all I think about. And
her personality type, her Enneagram, her love language, it's all business.
That's not healthy. Sorry, I spilled my drink. I didn't want to pause it. That's not healthy. All right, let's keep going. That's not much else to say. Not healthy. We've seen an issue already.
This is spew business. Yeah. And so I just want you to know that like when you hear the things that you're about to hear, when I heard it, I could not unhear it. I could not unsee it. It was all I thought about for like days. Jared would look at me and he would be like, "Are you okay?" And like, I just can't quit thinking about
I was
this.
like, oh, here we go.
Yeah. So
she's in the zone.
I just want you guys to know that I feel like this is like totally relevant for today. It is something that is gonna be like the next big thing. It already is the big thing, but like I feel like we're just getting into the next big thing. So anyway,
yeah, it was cool when you showed it to our daughter Elena. She's 18 and she lit up. I was like, wow.
Yeah,
that's pretty impressive. Right there.
Like you're about to find out about, like, I don't want to give all of the spoilers. I'm going to let Justin do all of that. And I will kind of recap at the end, but we are just so excited that you're here. And I hope that this blows your mind as much as it blows my mind. Madison, do you want to say anything, add on to that?
Oh my gosh. Hi. I'm like writing down all the things I don't want to forget to say. Cause when I get really excited, sometimes it gets away from me. First of all, just kind of outline like who all you guys are going to hear from tonight. So Monique McLean.
I will say, I really like Madison's hair. You know she's an N Monat. Was that low? Nah, I don't give a fuck. All right, let's keep going.
She speaks for herself. If you're here because you know, she's incredible. I'm excited. I don't know if anyone else could have talked me into making such an insane move other than Monique and Jeremiah. Like Tyler and I are like, man, I know that they would pray about it. I know that if God said no, they would say the door is shut. I know that they know a good thing when they see it. I know that they know what they're doing. They've crunched the numbers. And so we're just pumped to be doing this with them. You know, in our last business, I was so far below Monique, but I still just sat at her feet any chance that I could. And now I get to like link arms and run with her. And that's just something that's like just a dream come true.
Incredible.
And then y'all are going to get to hear from Jordan and Kristen Kemper. They're incredible and have been so selfless with their time. They recently made a similar jump. They were with another company. They're going to tell you about this, but they jumped in with Modere just 5 months ago, and their story is mind blowing. So I'll let them tell that too. And then later we're going to hear from Justin Prince. Justin Prince has just like, even just the more we get to know him, we're like blown away by him. He's if not one of the highest paid people in network marketing. And I've never met someone so generous with their time. I mean, texting us, how can I serve you? Baby's crying. Texting us, hey, what can I do for you today? Hey, anyone want to Zoom? Like, how can we do this? It's been insane. He understands structure and he understands strategy. He helped create this comp plan and he helped create so much of what we're doing. And so there's like no better person to learn it from. So anyways, he's going to talk here in a little bit too, but I just want to say to everybody who is watching, who knows us from the past, 11 days ago, just like, I don't know. I feel like Monique and I have our sparkle back and we're pumped. Like she said, once you see something, you can't unsee it. And that's kind of what this was. And we tried real hard to unsee it. And, you know, we were doing really well where we were, but there was just...
Okay, sorry, the reason I'm laughing, I've totally been ignoring Madison because I said Justin Prince. That sounds fucking familiar. I mean, it's just eating me up. And I was like, where have I, sorry, I keep clicking my clip. Where have I heard this name? So I looked it up. I'm not going to say much. I'm just going to show you. All right. Let's look at it. If you know, you know. If you don't, you're about to know. Justin Prince sued. I'm just going to read off what the computer says. I'm not stating a fact or an opinion. I'm just reading off what the computer says. Remember that. The party names of this suit. There are 2 defendants and 1 plaintiff. The plaintiff is Justin K. Prince, the person we're about to listen to. The defendants are Timothy A. Clark and Jesse Lee Ward. So Justin K. Prince, being the plaintiff, means he sued the 2 people I just mentioned as the defendants. It's on Google. Feel free to go look at it. That's all I have to say about that. I knew his name from somewhere. Let's keep watching.
There's something about this that we just couldn't let go of. And we're excited, even just in the last 11 days, we're seeing people that we love win in ways that they have not won before. And so just that has solidified, like, we're in the right place. We're teed up to help people win. And that's what this whole thing is for us. Anyways, okay, I'm going to let Justin take it away because he's going to blow your mind. And then Monique and I will talk again at the end, but we're just so glad you guys are here. I think you're going to be like jaw on the floor like we were whenever we heard all this. So, okay, Justin, or maybe.
Before we meet Justin, I just want to remind you and read off the computer again the nature of the suit. Okay? That's it. That's all I'm going to say. Assault, libel, and slander. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. I just read the computer. I'll let you take a look at that.
Yeah, whoever. Kempers or Justin. Go for it.
Well, your enthusiasm is truly amazing. So, Jordan and Kristen, would you guys mind? I know you have really had very recently you experienced a lot of the emotions that a lot of the folks checking us out tonight have experienced. Maybe just walk them through your guys' experience. 15 plus years in our profession, performing at the highest level, and what you've seen with this company. You're still new. 5 months is still kind of new. And you've literally exploded onto the scene. You're serving at a really high level. So maybe share kind of your perspective, and then we'll dive into the presentation itself.
Yeah, absolutely. So first, I cannot even tell you guys what a dream it is to be working with the McLeans and the Vinings. Like, they are just the most incredible people. They've been 7-figure earners in this industry, but aside from just their actual business success, they are truly some of the most incredible, just servant-hearted, just amazing people. And so we're just so honored that we are getting the opportunity to partner with them. But our story, Jordan's been actually in network marketing for 15 years. And then it has been about 7 years for me. And, being in this industry for as long as we fell in love with this profession. There is truly nothing like being able to take somebody and help them create financial freedom for their family. Truly nothing like it. And that honestly was our heartbeat. And we found ourselves in a situation where some things changed in our previous company. And we just knew that we could no longer bring people in and know with certainty that they could win. And so for us, it's always about the people. It's always about what is best for our team. And so while it was like the most scary thing in the world to walk away from our income and start over from the bottom, it has been the most worthwhile thing to be able to really just put our team in a position to win and be able to look people in the eye and say, hey, look, I know that if you follow this system and you do the work, you can be successful here. People can win here who have never won before. So it's just been a wild ride, and it's only been 5 months.
Just to add to that, guys, for those of you that are watching tonight, like, I want to speak to you. Like, if you felt like you haven't won before, I'm telling you, this is a place you can win. If you feel like your team hasn't won, this is a place you can win.
Yeah.
I always said that my loyalty was to the company, and I realized that my loyalty was misplaced. My loyalty is to my people. The loyalty that I have is to the people that I serve. And so what you guys are going to hear tonight, you guys are going to hear about incredible products. You're going to
The loyalty that I have is to the people that I serve. Make it make sense. You're loyal to the people that you serve. However, the people that you're serving are the ones that are making you money, and they're not making money at all. Because we know the FTC says that over 90% of people don't make any money, and the majority of people lose money. So, I think that's just a bunch of bullshit. And I'm not trying to, do I think they're a crock of shit? Of course I do. But I'm not just saying this to entertain. I really think that that's bullshit. And I think that they know it too. No one is coming to Modere because of the opportunity for the people below them. They're coming to Modere for the opportunity for themselves. They're coming because they know that they're going to move over and they're going to have the opportunity to make a lot more money than they were in Youngliving. And I feel like they're going to do it fast, too. They didn't have to climb up their ranks like they did for Youngliving. In Modere, they already have the following. Like Madison Vining, 236,000 people on Instagram. Come on now. She didn't have that when she started with Youngliving. She did not have that. But now she does. She switches over to Modere where she can likely make more money. But that doesn't mean that the people below them are going to make more money. Let's look at the builder. Let's look at builder for Modere. I'm looking at Modere's income disclosure statement. I want to look at that because they're talking about how this is all for the people below them. I just call BS. I do. So let's look at their income disclosure statement and see what it's like. If you want to see a little deeper dive, I don't do a huge deep dive of Modere, but I do a video over Modere that skims the top of everything. It talks about there are two different ways that you can start a business in Modere. It's not your legit business. You are a 1099 contractor and you are working with Modere. Let's take a look. I do talk about Modere, like I said, in that video. Go take a watch if you want to hear more. But on a monthly basis, an average of 33.2% of all active social marketers earn commission. So 33.2% out of the 100% earn commission. That's who we're going to be looking at. Just the 33% of all active social marketers. Not 100%, not all of their active social marketers, just 33%. Okay. 21% of their active social marketers, which is 63% of the people who earn money, earned monthly $54. All right? That's the average. They earned $54. That's not the median, that's the monthly average. They can earn anywhere between 1 cent to $200 in this range. 18% of the total commissions earned, this is 5% of that 33% we talked about. Are we catching what we're stepping in? All right. $350 a month. All right. So, but they can earn from anywhere between $201 to $500. And this isn't by levels either, because Modere does have levels. This is all of the social marketers combined. They took them, they averaged them out, and they put them in different ranges. That's it. They just put them in different ranges. So, as confusing as they possibly could make it, they made it that way. So it looks like, oh my gosh, 63% of people might make $54 a month. Is that bad? Yes. But it's not 63% of people in Modere. It's 63% of the 33% that actually make money. All right? Also, it's $99 to get one bottle of Modere trim. That's double of the monthly average commission. I don't know. I think this is terrible. This is terrible. I mean, it's really bad. Is it worse than Youngliving? I don't know. I think they all pretty much suck. But Modere has this other side to it where if you have a bunch of followers like them, you're already making good commission. Likely you're already making some good money. So it's not just the builder. However, they are doing the builder portion. You can also do this other side of Modere. The other side of Modere is like customer commission pod. It's some kind of builder and promoter type of thing. The promoter part where you're not building as much, which again, you can do both, which they are because that's how you make more money, is mostly for people who have a lot of customers already. So likely for influencers with a bigger following. But if they want to really take that and make a lot more money, that's just like quick money, right? That's just easy, simple. Customers go and do that quickly. But if they want to do it, make more money, they do team builder. All right, back to the video. So we know it's BS. We know what they're saying is BS.
Hear about a very unique way of making money. You guys are going to hear about systems and technology to where all of these things have carefully been thought through to where you will win here. And I'm telling you, 15 years in the industry, I haven't seen anything like what we've seen here tonight. Guys, we've got the most incredible team of people, and I'm looking at some of their faces right now. Like, people are winning. And guys, there's no one better to learn from than Justin Prince. Let me tell you, this guy has built multiple successful businesses. He is the top earner in this company, but he's not just the top earner here. He's one of the top earners truly in our profession. And so he serves at a high level. He wants to see people win. And so we're just fortunate that tonight you guys have the opportunity to hear from our friend, Justin Prince.
And thank you so much. And Monique and Madison, Jeremiah, Tyler, man, appreciate you guys, inviting me tonight to chat with, all of your friends. And as we really appreciate and value your time and attention. We don't take it for granted. Your time and attention is as important to you as ours is to us. And we know that you kind of come here possibly, I think skepticism's fine, if you have some of that kind of healthy skepticism and like have some questions. And we just think the closer you look, the better it's going to look. And we feel like it's okay to ask tough questions, and it's okay to really kind of look under the hood, because if it's going to stand the test of your scrutiny, it's going to be worth your effort and your time. And so Monique and Jeremiah put in those tough questions, and Madison and Tyler, they put in those tough questions. They made one of the biggest transitions I've ever seen someone make. And you say, it almost was one of the things of like, why would they do it? And you say, well, it's because of this or because of that. It was because they knew they had a situation where they could help more people win. That was the real reason. It wasn't, there was no additional reasons. That was it. They didn't have some sort of sign-on bonus, or Modere's never done that with anyone and never will. And they said, this is a place where we can serve at a higher level. This is a place where we can help more people to win, and that's why you're here. And so if tonight resonates, we'd love to have a chance to partner with you. If tonight doesn't resonate, that's okay too. We can still be friends and support you in whatever the ventures you're working on. So what I do want to do is I want to share with you guys my screen and just kind of walk you through a little bit of how our business works. And at the end of tonight, you'll have kind of all the information you need to be able to decide if this is the right fit for you and for your, for your future. So what we're going to talk tonight about is a concept called social retail. Social retail is a new concept that is literally disrupting the social sharing industry. We've created the most duplicatable and the most scalable online business today. And we've done this by taking advantage of a massive convergence of what's happening. So we've all watched, I think more of us are watching like the influencer or affiliate marketing space, people on Instagram. Madison,
I looked up the definition for social retail. You know who gives the definition? Modere. Anyone remember when they came up with the word network marketing, right? It was like multi-level marketing. It's like, no, this is network marketing. This is network marketing. No, this is social selling. This is social selling. It's so much different. No, this is social retail. This is different. No, it's not. They are all the same thing. They all literally mean the exact same thing. That's it. They all mean the same thing. Network marketing, social retail, social selling, continue to multi-level marketing. They're all the same thing. There is no difference whatsoever. People try to come up with new words to distract them from the fact of it being a network marketing company or being a multi-level marketing company, because it's so taboo now. They want something new and fresh and that sounds different. It's like, no, we're social retail. We're not just like multi-level marketing. That's not cool anymore. Actually, that's exactly what you are, and that's exactly what social retail is. It bursts my bubble to hear this. I'm like, man. Anyway, that's all right. It's easy to fall for this kind of stuff. They make it sound different and cool and hip. It's not. It's just not. It's not any different.
For example, is literally an Instagram influencer. I don't know if she uses that term, but she has an incredible following on Instagram. We're all watching that happen where we're realizing that people have more and more and more influence online. What's interesting, my friends, it's not the big influencers that are driving the market right now. Guess what it is? It's not even the micro influencers. It's what's called the nano influencers, which is just people, normal people like us, like have a couple hundred friends on social media. They're the ones that actually people trust that recommendation. The other thing that's obviously happening is the new gig economy. People, looking for side gigs, driving for Uber, and you have to make it simple for them. They won't jump through the normal hoops that happen in kind of traditional direct sales.
So I looked up what is the most scalable business. I said, what's the most scalable online business? And this is from onlinesitebuilders.com. It says top 6 most profitable / scalable. Okay. So I looked it up. Number 1 is email marketing using ads and affiliate link. And then blogging is second. 3 is e-commerce, so like drop shipping using an online store. Number 4 is software as a service. Number 5 is online course creation. Number 6 is a YouTube channel. Hello, nice to meet you. Yeah, here we are. So multi-level marketing / Modere, social retail, is not on there. It is not the most scalable. And I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just a blatant lie. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's a blatant lie. FTC doesn't say that. FTC actually warns you. Let's read what the FTC says, just for funsies. Most people who join legitimate MLMs make little or no money. Some of them lose money. In some cases, people believe they joined a legitimate MLM, but it turns out to be an illegal pyramid scheme that steals everything they invest and leaves them deeply in debt. I probably read that on like 2 or 3 other YouTube videos, but it's just so good.
You have people in the health and wellness explosion of what's happening and then human to human connection. Now, what's also so unique about what's happening is the unique timing. You know, there's an old saying in real estate that location's everything. Well, in business, timing is everything. You know, truly, my mentor said being at the right place at the right time is one thing. He said second is recognizing it. Third is doing something about it. And this is that unique time. You maybe have heard of a concept called the S-curve in business. The S-curve is when you go from the formulation stage of a company or of an idea, which is what happened with social retail. Then concentration is that stage where the key leaders and key people start joining that business. That's what's happening right now. And truly kind of capstone by people like Jordan and Kristen Kemper, who have been at the very top of this profession. And then now Monique and Jeremiah and Madison and Tyler, like the very, very, very best, are saying, man, this makes sense to me. And these are those early days.
Anyone remember my Q Science video? Been there? Watch that? On that, they talk about the S-curve of network marketing. And that's the first information session I've set on that has said, there is an S-curve. You have to make it in a certain time. This is the time to do it. After that, it gets saturated. I was like, wow, I knew it was a thing, but finally someone said it. Modere. And you know what I think they're going to do? I think they're going to say this all the time. Like in 5 years, he's going to say, we're still in the S-curve. Like, we're still right here. The time is now. And that's what they're going to go with, because they know they can't say anymore that there's no saturation. They know they can't do that, right? Because it's saturated. Like, network marketing market in it general is saturated. God, is it saturated. Jeez. But anyway, they know they can't continue to lie about that. So they have to go, okay, yeah, there's an S-curve. We have to admit it. But we can say that the time is now for the next 10, 20 years. What? No, you can't. Yeah. Go watch that Q Science video if you haven't.
Next phase is what's called momentum. And momentum is where, you know, small companies become household names. You know, become multi-billion-dollar companies, and you're kind of, you know, you would dream of being in those early days of momentum. And then lastly is the last stage is what's called stability. Stability is where the majority of the income is made. It's actually not made in momentum. It's made when things stable out, because now you have these massive businesses. And my friends, we've grown every year for 7 years through that formulation stage. We're in that concentration early momentum. 2019 was our biggest year ever in Modere. 2020 was 300% bigger than 19. Every month this year has been the biggest month we've ever had of that month. And what I'm sharing with you is this is just the early stages of where this is all going. Now, you say, what makes it all so special? First is this proven social retail model. No one's ever done anything like this. We're the first social retail company in history. Second is our world-class products and our world-class company. And then third is systems that work, to where you don't have to be a guru to be able to win at this. You can actually be a normal person, or you can help other normal people to succeed.
That last one, well, I mean, all of them, I call BS. But the last one, they say that in every single MLM. They're like, you don't have to be a certain person. Like, anyone can do this. Anyone can do this. Anyone can do this. You put in the work. You follow what we have planned out for you. You can do it. Anyone can do this. That's not true. Lie after lie after lie, Justin. Justin. Come on now. You know, we were on good terms at the beginning of this. I mean, not great terms, but I was feeling okay about this. You know, I was like starting off on a good, on a good note. I liked what you did there a while back. You remember? I remember. Now, and if you don't know what I'm talking about the whole suing thing. Jeez. I remember I just read it off the computer. Opinion, whatever I have to say, alleged, whatever. You can go look it up for yourself. I like that. But now I just can't get past all the lies. They are constant.
Our business model is not one of those things that we kind of hope is going to pan out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope this works. Like, no, it's working. You know, we launched the company in 2013. We have over 4 million customers very quietly that have, become our customers. Over 1.7 billion in sales, over 800 million in commissions to folks like us. And for every one person that buys or that joins with us, we have a ratio of 10 customers per person and 85% customer ratio. Here's how the system works. Very simple. You post, you share, you earn. Here's how it works. Step one is, as soon as you join us, we will have you text the word go to our texting service. And for the next 4 months, next 120 days, every single day, we're going to text you exactly what you're supposed to post for that day. So wouldn't it be so cool if, like, you didn't just have to guess, like, man, I hope this is going to work. Like, we literally knew every single day. I also want you to think about those of you that maybe have built teams in the past.
I just had a fun idea. You could watch people who join, right, their first day. Watch about 5 people or so over the span of 120 days. See which ones are successful or not.
Wouldn't it be cool if you knew what someone on your 17th level was posting on day 83? You already knew what they were going to post on day 95. Like, you already knew what was going to happen. So we teach you exactly what to post. We don't bug people. We don't spam people. We don't chase people. We actually teach them how to add value online. Step 2 is we give you a free app. Modere will provide you with a free app. You'll get that tonight. You'll also get your own unique $10 discount code. So there's no monthly fees for any of our technology. You get your app. So it's just like an Uber app, but you can have your own $10 discount code. You can share that code, and then you'll start earning daily pay commissions, and we pay twice per day. So what's so dynamic about this is people, they post, they know exactly what they're supposed to post. They start sharing that $10 code from their own app, and then they start earning daily pay commissions every morning, every night. And that's kind of how the system works. So we have a ton of people that are succeeding with this model, of people that are following this simple system and being able to succeed. I want to actually introduce you to another incredible woman tonight. You're going to love her energy and her passion and her vibrancy for life. I want to say this though. She thought that this profession wasn't for her anymore. She's just like, I've tried so hard and it's just not for me. And so, Liza, I'm going to have you come on and just share with us kind of your perspective. You've only been with us now. You have to tell us exactly, but it's only been a month or, a couple of months now, and you're just crushing it. You're doing such a great job. So kind of share what your experience has been, because you were in very similar shoes, 60 days or so ago.
Hi guys, thanks for having me on. So I joined about 2.5 months ago. And so I had been in the profession for about 11 years and only had mediocre success. So you see people are talking tonight that had big success. I only had kind of success. So I earned about 6 figures, but over 11 years. So if you do the math, it was kind of not the best, right? But so for a while there, I thought I was broken. I really believed in the profession itself. I thought it was mind blowing. I thought it was genius. I don't like people telling me what to do. So going to work for a boss was never something I desired to do. So I thought the profession was genius, but then
I don't like this whole view on bosses. Don't get me wrong. Some bosses are crappy, but they're not there just to give you shit. They're there because they're experienced. Not all bosses. Some are though, and some have changed people's lives in the way that they've helped mentor people. Legitimately mentor people though. Some bosses have actually made people love their work even more. If you get a good boss, a solid, awesome boss, they can do a lot of great things for your life. Anyway, there's my little spiel. I know not all bosses are great, but they do have a lot of value. Oftentimes. At least the good ones do.
Yes, but then I just for a while thought okay, girl, you're broken. You're not doing well as an influencer because you're not one and it's not working for you. You're not doing well with this network marketing thing. So I decided to try to be a wellness coach, and I built that up myself, which was hard. But then I was dude, I just miss network marketing. And so I saw Jordan and Kristen post it for a little while, and I was curious enough, gave the products a shot, annoyed they worked. I literally messaged them, hi, I'm annoyed this works, but it does. And so my best friends now want it. And so I know enough about the profession to know that if my best friends are wanting it, I can at least get mine for free, right? So I asked them to just hear a little bit about it. And it was a no-brainer for me. It's similar to network marketing, but different in all the right ways. And so I jumped in head first 2.5 months ago, you guys, and as dramatic as it sounds, because I'm not dramatic at all, if you can tell, it's changed my entire life in just 2.5 months. And so I really thought I was broken. I thought that this industry wasn't for me. I loved it. And I thought it was great for other people. I could cheer like the best cheerleader for others. And I just thought like, it's not going to work for me. But I saw this and then I knew like this can work for me and it can work for anybody. You don't have to be drop dead gorgeous like Kristen. You don't have to be an influencer. You don't like Madison, you don't have to be like a mega businessman like Justin. You can be regular like me, like you, your cousin, your neighbor, your sister, and it can still work for you. And so that belief, if you don't have that belief in yourself for the moment, allow yourself to borrow our belief in you and allow us to instill that belief in yourself enough to where you get that traction and running. Because you guys, running with us has been a blast, and we invite you to run with us.
Oh my.
Cool. No, I like what she said, but it doesn't apply to multi-level marketing companies. Don't let someone in a multi-level marketing company say, hey, I have enough belief for you to do this. Nah, bitch. No, you don't. That's not how this works. Nope. You can have enough belief in me to get my dishes done. That might help me get my dishes done. But you can't have enough belief in me for me to lose money. Like, you cannot put that kind of responsibility on me and say, I have enough belief for you to do this. Like, just take the belief that I have for you and run with it. That is irresponsible. That's irresponsible. No, go away.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. The top ranks of our company, she's just been doing such an amazing job. I'm just so proud of you. You're just doing such a great job, and you're so inspiring, so relatable, and I just really love your enthusiasm and your love for life. So my friend, the system works. We have everything that you need to be able to kind of go to that next level. Now, let me talk about the products.
I did skip the product talk because no one wants that shit. We don't care about the product. And neither do they, right? No one cares about the product. They care about the business because that's how they make money. See what I did there?
We modeled this off of Amazon Pantry. The more they shop, the more they save. So this has driven our consistent online reorders with all of your customers. Next is our dual-sided compensation plan. What's happening with our compensation plan is unlike anything I've ever seen in 16 years in this profession. We have more people winning at all of the different levels, meaning your newest person, kind of like Liza was talking about, that mid-tier kind of leader. I've never seen anything like it. People being able to generate more revenue with less people. And then also the very top end checks, people that are really out there kind of, moving mountains, if you will. It's two-sided, so it's dual-sided. The team building side, this is just one of the bonuses. We're paid 8 different generations deep. We have, when someone joins, you have 60 days to decide where you want to place them in your organization. This is just one of the bonuses, which is our team builder bonus, which is a $100 to a $3,000 a month bonus. On the customer side, it's between 10 to 36% commission. So Madison, like I said earlier, is like literally an online influencer, like literally like on Instagram. She'd be the first one to tell you, like Amazon and some of these different affiliates, they're not paying 36% commission. So we have a lot of people that are generating just great incomes from simply just sharing that code. They're not necessarily building a team. They're not recruiting people. They can do it from simply sharing that code. You can also earn a $50 to a $200 a month monthly free shopping credit, where you're getting free shopping credit. So you don't actually have to buy your product. It's getting for free. You can spend it as cash. The company just launched a promotion that I am so excited for this team to have. Oh my gosh, it's unfair.
So I think the idea of the dual thing is really cool. I mean, MLMs suck. Cool idea. But why aren't people making more money in this? By a long shot. We just saw the Modere income disclosure statement. Why aren't more than 33% of active people in the business making money? Why aren't 63%? Why are only 63% making $50 a month? on average. That's average. This isn't by levels either. This is all averaged out from the whole pot. Looks cool, right? Looks cool, but it just doesn't show facts of it being better than anything else. It's just not.
So about a week or so ago, we launched a promotion called our Global Accelerator Bonus, which simply means this. As you go rank advance through our compensation structure and our different titles, you can actually earn up to a $10,000 cash bonus. What you're going to love is this is not an all or nothing bonus. So you get $250 at the first time, then you add $500 to that, then you add $1,750. So if you would like some like back to school shopping money, or we're heading into the holidays, maybe some extra holiday cash. I was looking at what Madison and Monique are doing. They've already surpassed the numbers that you would need to do to earn this bonus in the last 10 days. And I'm not trying to say it's a claim for what anyone else can do, but it's been pretty impressive to see the doability of this bonus. This is not only something that you'll...
Why do you think they moved to Modere? That's fucking why. Because they knew they'd sail up to the top super quick, get thousands and thousands of dollars in bonuses really quickly. And then the duality of the compensation plan, of, you know, the ability to make money, they get to access every piece of it and make more than what they did in Youngliving because of what Youngliving did for them. I'm sorry, Madison Vining was not an influencer before Youngliving. That made her an influencer. I'm not on Youngliving's side. I'm not on Modere's side. I think they're bullshit. But wow. They really said, F you, Youngliving.
Have access to, but every single person that joins between today and December 31st has access to go earn this bonus. So for the next 4.5 months, every single person in the entire company across the globe has access to this new $10,000 bonus. Part of what makes Modere so dynamic with our team is our world-class training and tools and system. So the very first thing we'll do tonight is add you to our legacy team, and we'll have you go through what's called guide number 1. In 20 minutes, you'll be completely up to speed, completely trained. You'll have your apps downloaded, you'll know how to share, you'll have your text coming in, you'll be completely ready to go in less than 20 minutes. Can you imagine how nice that will be when you're getting someone?
That's so annoying because no, you won't be completely trained in 20 minutes. The videos will be completely done in 20 minutes. But you won't know everything in 20 minutes. They act like, oh, it's very short, easy training. You're going to know everything. Wrong. That's never the deal. You never know everything or much at all at the beginning. It takes even if you do really well at the beginning, it takes a lot to really get to understand the compensation plan and everything that goes along with that. He's just saying it's quick and easy 20 minutes because that's probably how long the videos are.
Trained and you're not like, okay, here we go. I got to start over and train you from 0 to A to Z. Guys, it's already done. 20 minutes, boom, they're in business. Second thing is, a lot of people are like, look, it sounds great, but I don't know if I could explain it to everybody. You don't have to. We have a Facebook community that people love called the Real Results Room, the Real Results 2.0. This group has over 200,000 people with all the testimonials, all the before and afters, all the different PDFs, all the information, all the scientists and doctors and everything you need. So you just add your friend to the group. Say, look, check it out. I think you're going to love it. And then from there, we'll have our Modere Life app. So you have all of the videos, all of the training, everything you need literally at your fingertips. And so the systems are already built for you. Launching your business is super simple. We have enrollment collections for as low as $99 and as high as $6.99. What most people do, and what we actually encourage people to do in our team because we feel like it has the most value for them, is they order what's called the XM launch pack, which is $3.99. This one not only has about $315 worth of...
Had to get a snack because I'm hungry.
So not only do you get a bunch of product, but in addition to that, you get a $200 shopping credit that you can spend, so $200 extra free dollars of product. You get a $200 ticket to our next big event, so a free ticket, a $200 ticket to the next big event in Phoenix. And then you're instantly eligible to earn what's called a Modere experience. A Modere experience is a new iPad, an iWatch, a shopping spree, or a weekend getaway. The way our system is designed is to help you to earn this in your first 30 days. Now, my friends, what would you get? Could you use a new iPad, a new iWatch, a shopping spree? A lot of us are like back to school right now. We're like, I could definitely use that. or a getaway. Probably with back to school, you could probably use a getaway as well. Here's what I'll share with you is as you earn this in the first month, you'll have earned over $1,100 of total value. Now, if you want to go faster than this, you can. If you want to go slower than this, you can. You can go kind of at your own pace, as fast or slow as you like. But think how cool that is that you're earning a Modere experience, a new iWatch or a new shopping spree or a new iPad right out of the gates. And you're able to share that online of some of the successes that you're doing. Now you say, why now? Why would Madison and why would Monique, why would they, and even Kristen and Jordan, why would they walk away from these businesses? Like, what's happening in this company that people of this?
They act like you're going to get all of those right out of the gate. That's BS. You're not. Maybe a few people get it, but you're not going to get all that right out of the gate. Yo, Finn, wow, girl, you shook real hard. I heard you over here.
Stature would say, it makes sense to me. Like, I'm going to do this. And specifically, why at this time in the company's history? Let me quickly share with you what's happening. So in August, we literally right now, we're going through what we call a flash sale. One of the things you're going to love about this company is we're always doing these really unique, fun flash sales to make it easier for you to drive customer orders. September and October are two of our biggest months of the year. We build our base.
Every MLM does flash sales all the time. Monat does them all the time. Oh my gosh. Armand did them all the time too, like every month. Every MLM does flash sales. There's nothing cool about it. They want you to buy more. Stuff that you wouldn't have bought already that month. But they're like, oh, it's on discount, so you should buy it now. It's just a way for you to buy more than what you're originally going to buy.
Through those months. Black Friday and Cyber Monday are in November. November is the biggest month of the year for us. And when I say it's big, my friend, it's really big. Like, this is a huge month for us. And here's what I want to share with you. What if this year you weren't just a spender or a consumer during Black Friday? Like, what if you started thinking like a business owner? Like, okay, everyone else makes a ton of money during Black Friday. I'm going to be a business owner this year, and I'm going to make money on Black Friday. We want to help you to be able to do that this year, to where you're not only spending some money, you're making some dollars, right? Then here's what I'll share with you. Beginning early next year at our big event is when we're launching what we call Social Retail 2.0. We've disrupted the social sharing industry, generated over 4 million customers, over almost 2 billion in sales with Social Retail 1.0. This is just the beginning of where this is going, my friends. We believe we have a chance to not create a multi-billion-dollar cumulative, but a multi-billion-dollar per year company that's really, becomes the one that it's kind of like the Netflix to the Blockbuster, or the Uber to the taxis. Like, this is the one that people look back later and they're like, whoa, that was it. That was the one that changed the way people do it. And then we also have all of our new product launches, both that are launching next year as well as in the product pipeline. This is just the beginning of where this whole thing is headed. We want to encourage you to join with us. Social psychologists have talked about regret. And as you watch a presentation like this, the question is, should I do it? Should I not? If I, what's the pros? What's the cons? If I do it, what happens? Here's what they've found out about regret. They said in the short term, 53% of the regret we have is for things we do. In other words, stupid mistakes we make. We're like, I shouldn't have done that. I regret it. My bad. But what they've found is that 84% of regret that we have in our life, as we look back on our life with more perspective, it's for all the things we didn't do. It's like all the lions we didn't chase. It's like all of the dreams we didn't pursue. It's like all the goals we didn't go after. That's the ones we're like, oh, that's the regrets. And I hope as you look back on your life and you think back to, I remember when Madison and Monique were launching their business. I was there. I was literally on the thing. I remember when I first heard Jordan and Kristen or Liza. I remember when Modere was in those early days. I was there. I watched it. I hope you look back in a year or 3 years or 5 years with a smile on your face saying, I capitalized on it. I saw it for what it was and I took action. And we would love to have a chance to serve you and to partner with you. Our business model and really where our passion lies is helping you to win. That's why this whole thing was created. That's why Social Retail was born, is to help more people to succeed. Liza, your story is why it was built. So to listen to that story is just so powerful. And so,
and you're on my bad list because that's why he's at the top, right? He has the looks, he has the kindness, the attitude. He's also got the manipulation to go along with it. He just said, without saying, and if you think otherwise, let me know below, but I, as someone who has watched many videos on multi-level marketing, he just said, without having to say it, you will regret this if you don't do it. You will look back and regret this if you do not join Madison, Monique, or whoever else is on here who invited you here. Why else would he put that in there? There's no other reason than to say, this will be one of those things that you regret when you look back. You will regret that you didn't do it. No one likes regrets. Why would you want to have a regret? Why not just do it? Why not just try it? The fact that I'm a little triggered by this makes me go, yep, multi-level marketing, social retail is no different. And the manipulation tactics that are part of Modere are a part of every other MLM, in my opinion. There's nothing different.
If tonight resonated, we want to encourage you to get back with whoever thought highly enough of you to connect you to this information. They'll send you a link. It will take 2 minutes to enroll. We'll get you completely trained in the next 20 minutes. You'll have your text coming. You'll have the success blueprint. You'll have everything you need to be able to help you to succeed. And we will be here with you every step of the way. So with that, Monique, if you wanted to say something, I'll turn it back to you, and we'll wrap up here. Let's see. I think you can come off mute. There you go.
Yay. Okay. Thanks so much for going over all of that. Like, he is seriously, I can't tell you how many times I've looked at Jeremiah and I'm like, he is so forward thinking. Like, his mind, like it, like blows my mind. And so
it's awesome because we've been doing this for what, 11 days. And so like, we're still learning with you guys.
Yeah.
And so to have someone that's been doing it for 7 or 8 years to be able to come on and explain this to us is really awesome.
And we really appreciate that. I wanted to tell you one of the things that I wanted to just kind of hit on is the XM kit. One of the things that we are hearing a lot of people right now who have joined in the last 10 days, they started with another kit or another bundle, and the XM kit is what qualifies you for that Modere experience. And I think some people like underestimate what they're actually going to be able to do. And so they're in their mind, they're like, oh, there's no way I can reach that to get that Modere experience. But yet now they're like, oh my gosh, I am, like, how can I qualify? And so now they're having to go back and get the XM kit so they can qualify. So I just want to go ahead and tell you, like, not trying to push that kid on you, but I'm trying to push that kid on you. Like, you need to do it because you're going to regret it. Talking about regrets, because you are going to do more than what you think you're going to do once you start sharing. And that has been what has been such a joy for me.
I regret it. You are definitely going to regret buying any kit and joining Modere. You're going to regret it. Also, does anyone I just had a weird epiphany. Words? I don't know if that's right. Maybe it is. Whatever, I don't care. And I don't know why I just noticed this, but does every MLM upline talk the same? There's only one that screams the whole time. We all know. Okay. Sorry. Whatever. They all talk the same. Almost all of them talk the same. They all have the way about them, the way they explain stuff, the way that they I don't know. Anyone else? Am I confusing anyone right now? I'm not confused. I think I know what I'm talking about, but maybe you don't because it's in my head. But whatever. I don't know. Does anyone understand what I'm saying? If you do, let me know. I feel like they all have the same, voice tone, the way that they explain things, the way that she was this, the way that she gave an example and, made people go, oh, then I should go ahead and start with that one. Manipulate, right? Manipulation. That's their, that's their tactic. Wait, that's not news. That's not new. What am I doing right now? Manipulation is legitimately the way that they carry themselves. They are ready to manipulate at all times.
Is to have people come to me who have not been experiencing success and they have customers flooding in, and to see them light up. That is why I'm doing this. that is what this is all about.
She took a phone call about 15 minutes before we came on, and I just heard somebody screaming
They
from
were
the other room.
screaming.
She's excited.
Oh my God.
She's gonna sign up. It's so exciting. And I was like, that's so awesome.
Yeah. And so that just like fuels me and gets me so excited. And so again, we just want to thank you for your time. Thank you, Justin, and everyone who jumped on. I don't know, Madison, do you want to say anything before we close it up?
Yes. I'm like bursting with things to say. Sorry, always. Okay, 3 things to say that are piggybacking off what Justin said. As someone who has...
Are these husbands living the life? Do you think the husbands are like the winners out of all of this? They don't have to do a damn thing. I feel like they don't have to do a damn thing. Or do you think they're the most miserable out of everyone? Let me know what you think below. Are they the winners out of everyone in this situation, the husbands? Or are they the most miserable? Nah, girl, that's wrong. You didn't have a lot to say when you were getting a lot of shit. Let me finish my bite. No, that's wrong. You did not have a lot to say when people were giving you shit for leaving Youngliving. Anyone remember the video that I just posted that we all just watched? What was her goodbye video? 1 minute? She did not have a lot to say at all. Her husband was like, you want to say something? She was like, no, that's wrong. I just thought that was funny.
Has experience in the last 10 years of growing on social media, here's some perspective that I feel like I can bring to the table. Number one, what Justin said about nano influencers. I will say, as someone who gets paid to promote brands all the time, brands are paying people that have 500 followers more per follower than they are paying like Reese Witherspoon to post about something. Why is that? Like, you see like the old, what's it called? Real Housewives of like Orange County, and they're posting like their FabFitFun box or whatever. People don't buy it. They don't believe it. They don't believe what those people are saying. But their neighbor that lives next door that has their kids play together, when she says, I bought this and it enriched my life, they believe it. And so they'd rather pay 100 people with 500 followers than pay one person with 5 million followers. That's literally the direction companies are going, because there's more weight behind like your family and friends and them putting their voice behind something than a celebrity. And so I always hear people say, well, I'm not an influencer. I don't have a big following. And I'm like, good, that's your superpower. Because I get people who message me and they'll say, so do you really use that thing you were saying? Like, do you really? And when I had 500 followers, people didn't ask me that. If I said something was awesome, they're like, okay, And so it's interesting that actually being a nano influencer, you have more power, more sales power per follower than someone who...
I don't think that's the same with MLMs though. Now, nano influencer, I agree. Like, I think when it comes to Instagram and TikTok and whatnot, well, maybe not TikTok, but Instagram and stuff, they do like those nano influencers for that reason. But when it comes to MLM and MLM products, I don't think that's used appropriately. I don't think she's using that right.
Who has a ton. So first, just know that. Secondly, the 120-day text prompts. Okay, I feel like everyone wants to be authentic. So they're like, do I have to post exactly this and this and this? So here's my thought on this. One, I've been skeptical of those prompts and I'm like, I don't know. And then I've watched people post them who I've seen not win other places. And I've watched their comments like explode. And I'm like, okay, I stand corrected. But also I will say, one thing I hear a lot is, okay, I hear you saying show up consistently on Instagram and I want to do that, but I don't know what to say every day. These 120-day text prompts, that's just a springboard. Make it your own. Just so you don't have to be like, okay, every single day, what do I post? This makes it so darn easy, like easy button, stupid easy. Third thing about the 36% commission on customers. So I will tell you, when you see influencers swiping up to something on Amazon or whatever, they're making less than 10% commission on that. That's ridiculous. And 36, you just don't see it. You just do not see it. And I'm talking people with 1 million followers, they're swiping up on things, they're not making 36% commission. Like, this is very, very awesome. And it allows everybody to be an influencer in a sense that this is so accessible to everybody. So those 3 things, just some perspective on that. Like, a reason why I wanted to make this change is because I've been in network marketing and I've seen it at its best when everybody's winning. And that's what made me fall in love with it. And I've spent years chasing that and trying to get back to that place where everyone was winning and it was fun. And I feel like I'm there again.
But not everyone makes 36% commission, so that's BS. Like, it starts from 10%. Not a good argument. No. Nice try. Nah.
For the first time in a long freaking time. And it feels so good, you guys. And like, this is like, and I know Monique agrees. And like, I know Jordan and Kristen, like they've been in those shoes where they're like chasing that high of what they fell in love with, which was helping people win. And this, you guys, like, I don't know. I believe this is the place. I believe these are the systems. I believe these are the people and the partners for this. So anyways, I'm just so glad you're here. Thanks for listening to my word vomit, but there you go.
Love it. Well, you guys are amazing. Thank you guys again so much for jumping on with us and being here with us. We would love to have a chance to partner with you.
That's the video. That's all I got. Is everything I expected? I mean, yeah.